what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny Indiana Jones 6 scale figure. Now there are two versions of this particular figure. You have the standard version, but then you also have the deluxe version, which I have right here. So I have the deluxe version, and I got this from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had it on pre-order ever since, you know. Now I did get to see this particular Indiana Jones film in the theaters too as well, and I know it's supposed to be Harrison Ford's final portrayal that's Indiana Jones too. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this. And this is also like my first Indiana Jones figure, like from in any form, you know, like from any company. So that's the reason why I was so definitely excited about picking up this particular version. And I do think it's pretty cool that it's kind of like an older version of Indiana Jones too as well. So I think that's awesome. But anyway, I'm going to get into this right now. This is the box that it comes in, and I think this is a beautiful image right here as well. Because you can see like a image of Indy right here, like a globe, even like the train from like the opening sequence of the film that he was fighting on. You can even see him fighting the guy on top of the train. And it does say Indiana Jones Deluxe version too as well. You also see Indiana Jones right here on the side. There's also an image of him right there too as well. And of course you see an image of him on the back with like the light. And he's like on that bridge. And that's kind of from the end of the film. And it does have the Indiana Jones logo at the top too as well. And also right here, it even has the year 1969 right here underneath it. So I think this box is pretty awesome from Hot Toys. I like the artwork on it. That's pretty cool. And you know, you can slide this off like this. Ah, this is cool. Okay. And you have like his travel ticket right here. They have this right here. That's pretty cool. Like when he's like going on like on his newest adventure, I guess you could say. And it's awesome how that looks. Because you have an image of him right here. You have like an image of him right. It even says where he was going, like Casablanca and all that kind of stuff too as well. It's pretty awesome. You can tell it's supposed to be like this too if you're looking at it like upright. Cool. Of course, I know to take this off too. So let's see. You can see Indy on the inside. Wow, he's full of accessories too. Ah! Yeah. So there he looks like his accessories. So yeah, I'm going to get into this. I also want to show too, this is the first time I have ever noticed Hot Toys including the batteries for this piece, because you know it has a LED light feature with the instruction manual. So this is the batteries. Could they usually be like in their own compartment within the box, but I see this time they had them in the instruction manual. So wow, that's different. That's the first time I've ever seen Hot Toys do that. Now first up, I want to talk about the display stand that comes with the figure. And this is on there included, like if you get like the deluxe version. So they have it right here. Even this part right here. Wow, this is pretty cool. I think this plugs in right here. But I do want to talk about the stand itself first. There's also some assembly required too, 'cause I heard about this too. But wow. Whoa, this is just simply beautiful. I think this has got to be like one of the best looking diorama stands or bases I have ever seen for a figure. It really just looks so awesome. Like the detail and like the weathering on it, like the rocks and stuff like that. I like how they even have the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny logo. That's so cool. Then you have like this part right here. So I think this will like plug in at the top because it has like this rope and stuff all around it too as well. So I'm gonna see. You can even see bits of like the bridge that has broken right here. That's pretty cool. And I just wanted to show this up close. Wow, look at the detail in that, like the weathering. I like how the logo looks. That's awesome. And yeah, you do have to plug in this particular piece right here. And here's like the rope that's all like ripped up and tore up. It's pretty cool. You could set some green like paint wash apps right there. Even like some white grayish ones and stuff. It's awesome. And here's like pictures of like the bridge like broken in the back right here. So I think that's pretty cool too. It's awesome. Cause I know some of these rocks are like removable too. If I'm not mistaken, you can pull some of these out. Yeah, like that right there, you can pull out. Cause I know you would put that that insert right there that you can put so you can put around Indy's leg. So I'm gonna see if I can try that. And this is on included with the deluxe version of this particular piece. But yeah, you can take this like rock out right here, which is pretty cool. Then you would take this, cause this would clamp around Indy's leg. And you could just slide on here. So I can't wait to try that. Give this a try. I was hearing about that. But yeah, I think this is so awesome though. But you have to get the deluxe version to pick up this particular piece. But still, I think this has got to be one of the coolest stands I have ever seen for a figure. And you could display it from like the front view like this, or you can display it from like the back view like that. Like where the bridge is collapsed. That's what they're calling a collapsed bridge. Oh, that's still cool, and the rope and stuff, beautiful. I think that's awesome. Of course, it will take up a lot of space, you know. Now for Indy himself. And apparently, this has like real leather in it too. It's not the platter and stuff. It's like real leather. So I'm gonna see. Oh, he already looks so good too. Wow. The likeness to Harrison Ford. Oh. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's the Indiana Jones figure based on Dial of Destiny from Hot Toys. So I'm gonna measure him. And he's almost 30. He is like about 13 inches. If you count like the top of his hat, he's like right at 13 inches. I must admit, already I think this is like one of the best figures I have ever seen from Hot Toys. Wow. And to think some of this has like real leather, where it is like real leather in this. Like the jacket itself is supposedly like real leather, so it's not pleather. But wow, that likeness to Harrison Ford, my God, I can't believe that. I guess if anything, if I had to make a rant myself, it's that we can't take off Indy's hat. But it's pretty cool though. I'm okay with it though. But wow, like the style and like the tailoring on this is just, it really looks so awesome. I really like the way this looks. This is so cool. I think this is one of the best figures I have ever seen from Hot Toys. And he does stand too, as you can see. I do notice it seems like he's kind of like light around the leg area, but he does like stand though. Now Indy's arms can go up to like, I'm sure they probably can go higher. I didn't want to force it though. And of course, you know, this is with the jacket on, so you can't really, and I'm sure you probably can take the jacket off, and it can't really go back that much. It can't really go forward that much. But he does have a bend in his arm, and there's a double bend, as you can see. Kind of has a butterfly joint, but the jacket kind of limits it. Of course, you know, his head can turn left, right. You can look up, you can look down, tilt. I like the range, like on the head, I like that. He has a lot of range. He can split. He even has like a bend in the leg too, double bend. Feet can pivot and rock and so on. Turn left and right. Hands can turn. So yeah, He has good articulation. This also has pockets on it too, like around the pants area. There's like pockets right here. On this pants area. Like they're working pockets too. But yeah. But still, I think this is one of the best figures I have ever seen from Hot Toys. And I wanted to get a close-up look. Wow, look at that likeness to like Harrison Ford. That is unbelievable. You would think this is really him if you're not careful. Wow. That is an amazing likeness to him. Whoa. Look at that from like every angle. Wow, that really looks like him. Like an aged Indiana Jones. You can see he even has like the like you know that scar that Harrison Ford has right down his chin. He even has that scar. It's pretty cool. And his hat is like a plastic, and this is like the material. Because again, this is like leather right here that this jacket has. You can see like in this belt and so on. Like these are the shoes he has on. Because he also has that tie you can put on him too. I also forgot to mention that he had like shoe strays. You can use like his socks too. But I know to put Indy on this stand right here, you have to raise this up right here, like to his leg. Then it will attach around this this thing right, which I do think is like pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet. Then you will put them on it. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. As you can see here, it's Indy on it. Yeah, I think there is like a certain way that you put this on him too. Like, 'cause you can choose like whichever way you have it turned. But it looked like it was more stable when I had it turned where it's like facing inward. I guess for people who have it, they would see what I'm talking about. But he does stand securely on it. It looks like he stands more securely that way too, the way I got it. Wow, that is so cool. But as you can see though, this will like you would need like something that would be like real high, you know, to take up to give it space, because it's like high because of the stand. They should just have Andy like standing around it or something like that, you know. But still, I think that is so awesome. That's pretty cool. And I like how Hot Toys did do that too, how they got this right included in it. You can't tell that that's really there. That's your turn right here. You can see like the post thing like holding them up. But other than that, it's pretty cool though. I think that's awesome. Alright. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the Indiana Jones figure. First, I want to talk about the whip right here. So yeah, this is like the whip that comes with Indy. And of course, you know, this is like his trademark weapon. So yeah, this is pretty cool. They even have it wrapped up like this. Another thing too, this is supposedly a real leather too as well. So I'm gonna see. And it is like a wire, which would make sense, you know, because it would have been kind of awkward if it was just a whip that hangs. See, we can actually put this in dynamic poses now with like Indy. So that's pretty cool. You can see how far it stretches out too. And I'm assuming that's probably where he will hold it at. You put his hand in right there. Or you can grip it like right here. I guess you can grip it anywhere, you know. But it is like a wire in this too. And you see you can bend it any kind of way. And this is supposedly a real leather too. But Hot Toys is like sand. So that's pretty cool. Also want to show that right here on Indy, he has like this holster right here for like where you can holster his whip. So I just wanted to show that because you would take this. It looks like it's magnetized, and you would just like open it up and you put the whip in there. So I'm gonna see if I can try that. You can actually holster in this whip right here too as well if you want to like holster it on him. So I do think that's pretty cool. He just had to have it in his hand. Of course, you have to like get it right, you know, like you don't want to like all hanging over the place, but yeah, you can attach it right there. That's pretty cool. And then up next, Indy gets like a set of like 5 alternate hands, so he has a total of 7 hands on him. If you count the 2 that's on him, well, yeah, he comes with a total of 7 hands. But he also has like the pegs that Hot Toys used to give us. right here. Then you also have like some buttons too. I think that's what these is, like buttons. Then you know, like if you lose like a button. But yeah, these are the hands that he has. He has like a left and right solid fists, hands for like punching. Then he has like a left and right like gripping hand. You can tell it's like for gripping something. Then you have like this one right hand, and I believe this is for the whip. The hands do look kind of aged and stuff too as well. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna continue to move on through the accessories that come with this amazing figure. Now up next, you get like the torch, and it has 3 batteries that you have to put in here. Now how you do this? You got to take this off right here. Then you will cut it on right here, and it's a bright light too, as you can see. That is really bright. This is cool. It's awesome, and it is articulated too, so you can like move it up and down. But yes, it's a bright light too. They're calling it a torch though, but you can like articulate it like up and down too. It's pretty cool. And that's awesome. Then up next, Indy gets one of his another one of his trademark accessories. This is something he always has too, like his cross body bag. That's what they call it. Tie, you know, the thing he wears around like it's his waist. So it's pretty cool. It opens up too as well. I bet these are the kind of buttons that would break though if you're not careful. Because it has like them kind of buttons that you would pop open. So I'm sure you can break those if you're not careful. But yeah, these do open though. Where you can put this around them, so I'll probably try it right quick. Next, and it gets this backpack that you can put on them too. It has all this like rope in it too, as well. You can set these ropes. And I'm assuming this could be open too. But these are the straps too right here for putting it around like in this bag if you want. So it's pretty cool. You got some nice accessories. Then up next, Indy gets a necktie that you could put around him. I know you did wear this at times. So you know you have to take off his head to do it. Then he also gets the eye tool. So you know you can give him like some rolling eyes, or you know you can move his eyes basically. I still don't really put that to use yet. I still haven't been using that particular accessory. And then Indy also gets like these tools too. You have like this hammer. Then you have like this wrench right here. Doesn't look like it's articulated or anything. And then lastly, you get the Dial of Destiny right here. Because you know he was able to go back in time and all that kind of stuff with this. It's pretty cool. This is how it looks. I think that's what the movie is called. It's about this, you know, Dial of Destiny. Okay. Okay, there's the Hot Toys Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny 6-scale Indiana Jones figure. And this is the deluxe version that I have. I think this figure is absolutely stunning. This is awesome. I think this is easily, from my opinion, one of Hot Toys' best figures. It really is just that good, from my opinion. I like the likeness to Harrison Ford. It's like, wow, it's like unbelievable how the accurate like the likeness is to like Harrison Ford, even like the accessories that he has too as well, and like some of the clothes and stuff with materials that he has, like the jacket and everything. I think the whip is like made of like real leather. Even like the flashlight or the torch itself is like awesome. The stand and stuff, like the diorama, I believe this is one of the coolest diorama stands I have ever seen, and if not the best, it really is one of the best stands I have ever seen from a figure, from my opinion. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. If you're a fan of Indiana Jones And I guess I know a lot of people would have preferred like the younger Indiana Jones, some like like the earlier films, But it's still pretty cool to have. We have like an age like Indy, or you can say an age like Harrison Ford. That's why I say I think it's still kind of cool, having like an age version of him, because Hot Toys probably would do like Raiders of the Lost Ark or one of them like later in the future, So we have like a younger Indy to go up this like older Indy. But still, I think this is definitely worth having. And I got mine from Sideshow Collectibles. I would definitely recommend this, Please leave a comment and subscribe to as well.